Little impromptu late thing. This just dropped. Kat is here.
Hello.
Do you have any predictions before we start on what's gonna happen?
I have no idea. No predictions for me.
I've heard a couple data mines, but I have, grain of salt and all that. Um, I would like to see Mark 5, but we will see. Are you ready?
hmm
So yeah, that looks like Mark 5B stuff, so the Reach stuff is getting more expanded. Oh?
Interesting.
Damn! I do remember the maps were kind of leaked, so I've seen these, but still.
Hello?
We finally got AI! Oh, that's so cool! Custom games! We can just vibe! We don't have to matchmake. Ooh. Did that say crosscore?
It did.
I have to go back for that one. Was that, how do you get that? That's Mark 6.
Firefight. Firefight!
Let's go! Wait. Was that Mark 5? It was around... So that, yeah, this was all cores. So... Hey! That's cool. I love that. Does that mean they have the coding system figured out too? Hopefully. Hero rank reward. Ah, so you still want to matchmake if you want to get the whole thing. Okay. That's Mark 5. That is Combat Evolved right there in the middle there. You can tell the armor is different. Holy shit, is that like what they're hinting at for next season? Or is that... I hope that's not part of the kit, because then we can't customize that either. And I kind of like being able to customize a little bit. No new weapons or equipment. That's kind of weird, but... What do you think?
Looks interesting.
I'm excited. I'm worried by the lack of, like, new sandbox. I mean, there's new sandbox stuff with AI, but we don't have any new tools. Next season, we really need new tools.
Well, you can add AI.
True. It's just, like, new stuff to play with. Like, I've seen... I remember seeing some of the old data mined weapons from back then. Like, the fuel rod looked pretty complete, but I could be wrong. And the Falcon's just in the game. A new vehicle, and this seemed to also lack BTB stuff. Are you excited?
I'll be interested to check it out.
Yeah. And I hope you'll be able to join us on stream sometime. I mean, you're usually
I
there.
will. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So here is a handy infographic. It's so big it won't even fit on the screen. But, you know, obviously we've talked about 2 new maps. We'll look at those in a minute. We got a new mode here, Extraction. Cliff, what's the TLDR
Forbidden
for someone who
Prism,
maybe isn't familiar with Extraction?
Mark
Yeah,
6.
pretty much. It's a
Mark 5's
coming
right
back from
there.
Halo 4. It's like King of the Hill, but you're able to decide where you want to plant it, and then you
Oh,
have
don't
to try
put
to
Mark
own
5
it.
in the shop. I'll be
Enemy
mean.
team has to try to convert it and steal it from the enemy or that team.
And,
Oh yeah,
we'll
the
be able to
Battle
play
Pass
Extraction
XP
here,
and
and also, I
Customs is
believe
pretty
tomorrow on
nice.
main
There's a
stage,
cap.
Show match where we'll watch people play some Extraction as well, so that should be a lot of fun.
Forge stuff is going to be good.
Also, we're kind of going down the line
Helmets
here.
are going to be
Pretty
nice.
excited about the hero rank reward. So, you know, Matt and
Band
Sean, we
Evo is
launched
just
the
classic
career rank
DMR. It's get to
last
take
season.
over
We
ranked,
finally
I
got
think?
the reward. How's that going to work?
instead of the BR. At least that's what I heard.
Able to unlock that iconic look.
Oh, winter and banish related stuff for Forge.
Inspired chief look.
Yeah, we should give a big shout out to all the hero rank players out there. We see you, we appreciate you.
Mid Blitz
and,
in
you're
the
animals. You're
chat,
animals.
probably.
Maybe now you can finally sleep and take your foot off the gas there for a minute. I lost my graphic, but anyways, there's a lot more good stuff coming that we were going to dive into here in a second. Up. I can't see anything now, but you know what?
Tech
I think
issues.
we should just. Oh, we're back. Sorry, I just want to rattle off a couple
Tech
more things
issues.
because I also don't
Scuff.
want folks to. All right, you know what? Enough rambling, enough looking at marketing graphics. But below the fold, I do just want to call out. You know, later in the season, by the way, next Tuesday is going to be an awesome day. It kind of begins the adventure, but still to come later in the season, we'll have Firefight King of the Hill, which you might have heard us tease. We're going to talk more about that tomorrow on the main broadcast. It's actually going to be playable here tomorrow for folks in attendance. Also, I'm excited, Cliff. We have a new piece of equipment coming to the game later in Season 5 as well.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
Regen field.
So, yes, we will have.
Oh, they do
the
have new
regen
equipment.
Field. It's basically a
It was
healing
not in the
aura.
trailer.
I've seen people apply it to vehicles, by the way. So you're driving around the vehicle that's kind of auto
Oh,
healing.
like the
during
healing
heat
thing
battle.
from Halo
It's pretty
3, I think.
magical.
Yeah, so-
Especially when you have a whole hog filled up and you see everything gets repaired and you're back out, ready for action.
So keep your eyes out on that. Of course, stay tuned to Halo Waypoint. We'll have more to say. But you know what? We've rambled long enough. Let's jump into the build. I want folks to see this if you haven't had a chance yet, because right out of the gate, you're going to notice a fresh coat of paint, and we've got a brand new menu here in the game. So, you know, Matt or Sean, over to you.
This
Just
is a
real
better
quick,
UI.
like, we changed the menu. What's kind of the impetus behind this?
I like this
So a little
UI.
more focus on the player's Spartan. Right up front there, you can see the gear that you're wearing, right? How you look, as well as more focus with the challenges, more visibility, so the player knows what's in front of them. They need to work on for the week, and yeah.
Yeah, and I think in a multiplayer game, we'll be able to see multiple Spartans here on the multiplayer menu, right? And also inherit your pose as well.
I want to see
So
more than just 4 people.
kinda
That'd be
show
cool to
off
have a
your
whole
cool
menu
stuff.
filled with everybody in our friends
Internally,
list.
we've got these pocket levels. It's a great job on
The
pocket
24.
levels on this. I love that we've got
Or more than
Spartans
4
front and
anyway.
center. You can't see it here, but you'll be able to see your poses, the customizations you've got, your VFX, stuff like that. Your fire team will be showing up, so you've got front and center, you've got your challenges, so right when you get in, you know exactly what you're going to be working on this week. So it's a nice, cleaner approach, and we've made some performance improvements on it as well.
Excellent. Speaking of customization, now we're looking right now. This is that hero rank reward. Of course, it's sort of the classic chief load from Infinite. This is a kit, Shawn Michael. But before we jump,
Are you
into
excited
the
for
map
this?
real quick, I did want to.
Oh,
touch
it's
on
for
this.
Mark
Let's go in
7?
the armor hall. Here's our kit. Now we've made a change to kits with Season 5. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so the kits that we're
Oh, don't do that to
introducing,
Mark 5.
in
I'll be
Season
so sad.
5, we have a new approach. We wanted to have more customization
Oh
items
no,
think the
Cat.
audience likes
for
it.
the player. Again,
I don't know if
the
he'll go
kits,
for the full
as we're
set,
approaching
but
our
that does
vision
look
here
nice.
Is that
I
these
kind
kits
of
will
want it.
allow us to introduce more iconic looks, or go a little bit further with our armor sets, right? Where we don't have to think about how all those
some of them aren't
different armor
loading,
attachment
though.
pieces would fit together. So we can go a little bit further, and you'll see that with our flood kit as well. Where
Some
we're
aren't
basically
cross-core yet.
able to
Oh,
blow things
no.
out.
That's simply not possible.
Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not, you stupid bastard?
But yeah,
Wet Crow or
I
Estate
think
Gold,
this
please
allows you
be
to kind of
cross-core. I need
change out
this.
that look, change out how, the feel of it, but then still keep that that iconic look, so that people know, right? Like,
I guess it depends on if
you
you'd
were the
want to
one
use
that,
the full
obtained
entirety
hero
of Mark
rank
6, or if you
and,
just
how
want to
they got
use
it. And basically it's easy
the
to
helmet.
kind of relate the two together.
because you already have the
So,
helmet
Sean,
technically,
while you're saying
or
that,
a
obviously,
helmet.
Right.
rather.
I want to make the most
Yeah, I was gonna.
worst possible
Yeah.
version of Chief. And you know what? Let's slap an armor effect on here real quick as well.
Is this the
What we
Christmas
got here?
after
Let's
party,
see.
Chief?
I'm gonna look for. Here we go. How about some Flood Tentacle Mohawk?
Flood
Yeah.
Mohawk, right?
I don't
Who
have a-
doesn't want that?
Yeah, I got the candy.
I don't have
the
a
candy
quick-
stripe visor,
any
the corrupted
funny thing to
coating,
say with
and
that.
a bit of a Flood Mohawk. So. All right,
that
I
looks
think that's
gross.
probably enough fiddling around at this point. So there we go. That is not your everyday average Chief-inspired armor. So let's. People don't need to watch this part necessarily. Cliff, we're gonna jump over here. I'm gonna
No,
go
wait,
play,
Mark 5.
and I
No.
want you to take this abomination I just created. I want to point this out. We're gonna have basically 5, maybe call it 6, including winter update, active battle passes that a player would potentially be able to access. So we'll be able to use the switcher. Remember, in Halo Infinite, if you choose to go premium, your battle pass will never expire. So a player could conceivably have 5 different battle passes that they're moving between at any given time, progressing them as they want via match XP. By the way, too, some folks, we've heard a lot of feedback. The challenge systems are going to be changed, so challenges will still exist as an optional way to progress, but that's not the only way anymore. You can just play whatever you want, and you're going to keep progressing that pass.
Yeah, the challenges will still function as a way to earn more kind of bonus XP, right? But we wanted to switch up the system here with operations to make it cleaner for how players progress through their battle pass, make it easier, so to speak. So effectively,
Oh, I don't
just
like
play a
the.
match
I don't
that's
like
kind of
that.
leaning into our idea around play Halo the way you want to play it. We want to do more with our weapons. We think that's a good vector there for increasing customization that's available for our players. And we want to give good rewards there for those bonus items, those exclusive items that are part of these battle passes. So
I think I heard this is all going to be for the Reach Core too.
Or the bonus reward, I guess we call it. Internally, we call it level 0. Yeah, you can kind of see how we've also highlighted that's part of the UI changes there. We've highlighted it out as bonus item, so it's clear.
So if a player decides to go premium, this will be an instant unlock, and it's just a special bonus basically.
Yeah,
if you'd like to buy the battle pass, you'll get this right away.
Yeah.
That's
Sean,
cool and all,
also,
but I'm not going to use
I see
that.
a free track next to each tier.
It's going to be like.
That seems different than past season passes, right?
Well, I think.
You good?
Shawn Michael, like, what's the implication of that?
Well, as we condensed rewards down, right? Like and as we continue to increase cores, right? Like the number of items that each level had to be dictated to in the battle pass to give away a coding that was cross-core it's just going to continue to be, it's going to become more and more heavy, right? So the idea, like you'll see our first cross-core coding there on the page.
Oh, that seems to be off the screen a little.
That in an old battle pass used to take 7 levels. In the current
That's
battle pass,
an interesting
the
coding.
new operations and the new battle pass going
Not my
forward,
style.
That's been condensed down to a single level. You earn that, and you effectively that's your cross-core coding that will work for all cores. As we move forward, coatings, as we release coatings, and those are cross-core. As we release helmets, those will be cross-core, and you'll be able to easily identify what
That one coding was just super edgy. The
UI with the new icon.
And just, another
Black
example,
and
instead of having
red.
10 tiers of 100 credits, we have 5 tiers that are 200 credits. So you're still getting your 1,000 credits back. You're just getting it in a more.
also our
Exactly.
emblems
And
cross.
on purpose.
Core, are they
those
doing
and
that
mixed
now?
them up because we didn't want,
So
it
they're
to
not
feel
taking
like
up
we were
4
just
different
spreading out the
slots.
currency more throughout the battle pass.
So we got a fan favorite helmet coming back here. We see in tier 5, security helmet. I know a lot of folks are into that. I'll look over here. I see I've got the indicators, so that means this helmet will work on any core in the game.
I'm
So
excited
every
about that.
helmet in the game, past and present and future. Will
But it's
now
also going to
work
make me
on
very
every core.
indecisive
Super
because now it's like,
exciting. It's
oh
gonna really
man,
unlock
now I have to
player,
choose.
expression in a way that we haven't been able
All
to
right.
before.
I have a quick question. I'm kind of dumbstruck by everything I'm seeing here, obviously. The battle passes, does that ever go away? Can I, like, if I miss out on this season because I just had a kid, does that still look the
Yeah, I
same?
think this is
Yeah, no,
Reach stuff. Yeah, it looks like it.
That's our approach, right? Is sometimes life gets in the way.
So you have
Sometimes
more
we
options
complete a battle
now.
Pass. We want to make sure it's still available to you. That thing that you bought, you can still progress against it. So we're adopting that approach even with our events. That's why we're moving towards operations. So effectively, there will always be.
Don't
a
think I
path,
didn't miss that
to,
chess piece being labeled
earn
rule.
that
Or,
content or progress
think
against
it was-
that content
it was
that you
34 or
might
something.
bring
I thought it
access
was like-
to, or those free events.
It's like,
they'll
I
come back
caught
as
that.
kind of the paid option when they move away from the live window.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Luke called this the
I'm just gonna keep
RoboCop
scrolling
looking
through here.
helmet.
I'm
I
on
was
tier 2
just gonna
of
say, it looks like
Those that wanna
RoboCop.
kind of see. Of course, the fact that we're launching in October, team had a lot of fun sort of picking up on the Halloween theme. Of
Yeah.
course, it's always my favorite season in gaming. There's always cool
Yeah.
skins and things to look forward to.
Yeah, thematically for this, we want to have fun with this battle pass, right? It's a bit of a mix of some Halo Core stuff as well as either
The Grim
the
Grunt.
Halloween the items.
I like the mesh on the
Halloween
knee pads.
Specific ones, or our scary stuff, right? Which is Flood, right? We wanted to have fun with it and give players options.
I just say thank you so much for just letting me just get both knee pads at once and both shoulders at once. Again,
Yeah.
I really do, and appreciate the streamlining. And also, I mean, it's just less grinding for players as well.
Yeah,
So it'll be just quicker and easier just to get everything that you want.
Yeah, Matt and I have had a bunch of conversation around like it didn't feel good.
That's a
to
good looking
have to
weapon
go
coating.
through and get one
Oh, so
shoulder
weapon coatings
and
are
then wait a
bundled too.
level and get the other shoulder, right? Like that's not a fun experience, so we wanted to correct for that. So this new approach here and the way we changed the battle pass to basically have multiple things in the same level, I think that it's our solve to, I think, making it feel good and rewarding.
Yeah, this is another cool.
Oh, why did they do that to
I'm
Gungnir?
not
I just
gonna
realized
get it wrong.
they did
But
the
another cool-
Stormfall
this is the
thing.
free track
No.
here. So just again, reminder: we have the free tracks are spread out across the first 20 tiers.
Yeah.
And now, Sean, I think philosophically, the teams talked about like making sure that as you know, if you, as a
There
free
it
player, you can
is.
still kind of almost get a complete look.
EOD.
Right? So by the time you finish your complete free track, whether it's in the battle pass,
So
or
are those the Reach
Operation,
helmets?
you still
EOD,
pretty much have
Gungnir,
a
and
complete Spartan setup,
security?
right?
See it in some
kinda
of that
cool.
key art there with the operations, right? Like those will be the looks that you can
Pilot,
earn,
military
if
police,
you
and,
go through that battle pass, when it is
operator
live
helmets.
and earn your
Fans
way all
are,
through 20 level tracks, you'll be able to look
seething,
like
I
that
guess.
thing. So we just wanted to ensure
I've
that
been
players
there
got
with
a full
CQB.
kind of
I understand.
I don't know if we have any EOD
And
fans
EOD.
in the audience, but yeah,
Yeah, it's a
people
good
are waiting
helmet.
for that. It's looking better than ever at Infinite. Just going to keep kind of scrolling through here, and again, the same sort of designation here now applies to emblems as well. You know, back in the day, we had to give you the same emblem 7 times to use it in 7 different places. Now it just works. It's universal. So it's been really nice to see those.
Kind of like
improvements
the
happening
visor.
here. Just gonna keep going through. If you guys see something you like or you want to call out, that's,
So
that's
as
a
we're
fun
getting-
chart.
Sorry, as we're getting towards the end of the first 20 tiers, one of the things I really like is like what we've done in the past with our passes.
Oh, that's
and
a
what,
big, bulky
you know, is
glove.
pretty common for other passes is the free stuff spread across the whole pass. So you may go 3,
I like
4
the
tiers
difference
on the
right
battle
there.
pass if you're a free player.
I
and
thought
not
it said
getting
Devil Trigger, and I'm like,
You
this
see
isn't.
here, there's a free thing on every
It's like
single
Devil
one
Tiger.
of the
It's
first
like, oh,
20
that's
items
different.
of that pass. What is that? So you don't have to wait of like these dry spells between periods of being able to get your next free item.
And now we're getting into our flood stuff,
Yeah, so
right?
this
Like
is
this.
the,
Yeah, that's
the
definitely
last
flood.
track of the free tiers
Yeah.
here, right? And it's going to be a nice, disgusting chest adornment for your Mark V
Yeah.
bead.
When I
And-
see this flood stuff, I'm like, be still my heart.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for the flood stuff.
I can't.
Oh,
wait
that's
to
the coating
see
they
how
used in the
cosplay
trailer.
community is maybe inspired by some of this.
It's red and
By the way,
gold.
this
The problem
coating
is
here,
it's
by the way,
not
is awesome.
blue.
I really like the texture.
Yeah.
It's gonna be dope.
Otherwise, that'd be
Or you can,
perfect.
gross up all your cores. I spent an hour the other day just playing around with that coating, I think, and making all my different cores look.
Hey,
Ooh.
now here's something we don't have a whole lot of. This is a new cross-court vehicle coating.
I know a couple
So
people that are
I
gonna
got
want
the
this.
multi-use icon down here.
Mm-hmm.
Purple.
I
and
want it for the
This
gold.
looks like
A lot of
maybe
people are gonna want it
something
for the
Sean
purple
Baron
and the
personally
gold.
asked for. This looks dope. The gold chain gun.
Oh,
This is
that's for
pretty
all
cool, man.
vehicles. Okay, so everything is bundled. That's really nice.
Still going through. More looks here for my helmet.
Like the shoulders are
200
tiered
more
up too.
credits.
Yep.
Like we've
And
noticed,
this is,
it's like
an example of same level, getting both the left
Well,
and the
yeah,
right
there we
shoulder.
go.
This is
It's
cool.
One tier. I got both sides of my shoulder. Thank you very much for that. Got to throw in a little gray mist visor. Looks like a little CE Magnum charm.
we put a magnum
Looks
on your
good.
magnum.
We got there.
That
Oh,
attachment
okay.
is interesting. Maybe not
Another
for me,
weapon
though.
coating. So we've seen a few of those already in the past. I think I saw one in the free tier there as well. And these are multi-use weapon coatings,
Yeah,
so they'll work on.
I guess we
all
call that one multi-weapon coating.
multi-weapon coating. Okay. Of course, it feels like it wouldn't. be
Oh,
a
like
battle
June's
pass
shoulders
some
and
sort of
reach.
new knife.
Or knives.
You can never have too many knives. In fact, we're
That
gonna
does
give
look
you two
cool.
in tier 30. It looks like. There we go. There's a little pumpkin grenade, and
What?
it's like kind of off the kilter there, but
What?
you saw it down there. Oh, another vehicle coating. All right.
Something they'll
all
need to
right.
fix
Purple
before
camo.
launch.
I like it. I like it.
I love this visor.
All right, that's just fun. I don't know if that's
Yeah.
like UNSC approved, but that's just fun. All right, now we're getting into legendary. What do we got here? All right.
Pumpkin Lord, yeah, it's got the pumpkins on the actual like coating. It's really
Yeah,
really
yeah,
good.
little pumpkin sort of patterns.
They're
scanned
definitely
across.
going to full
Pumpkin
out with
Lord,
the
all right.
Halloween.
Yeah, that's one thing. On
flood
the
aesthetic.
specifically too, we've seen just this progression.
Also, that
of
scythe would be really cool if that was an
more
actual thing.
Detail and more complexity to
I could
the
imagine like a
materials and stuff
sweep
the
weapon.
Customization team's been putting out on these coatings every season. We're going back and looking at like season 1 and season 2 items and just seeing how this team keeps putting out more variety every single season, and they
That's
keep
a cool
pushing
coating.
something every single season with the coatings.
It's like
and
rusty,
materials and shaders.
floody.
Always a fun surprise to see what they come up with every season.
Ugh.
Ew, look at these defiled pustule
Case in point.
kneecaps. That is just nasty.
I hate it.
But it looks pretty cool. Now we're just getting into the gross final stretch here. All floodified. We got flood shoulders, and this guy is. People have really been reacting to this. This is just.
That one gives me nightmares.
I hate
Helmet
this.
halfway open up there. Oh my goodness.
In the
and
best way
now,
possible,
just
I
that
hate
floodified
this.
helmet could
You
be
know what I
flooded
mean?
Or whatever your personal
Oh, yeah.
favorite is,
Yeah.
you can floodify it.
You can floodify all your cores, yeah.
And moving right along, we got our first legendary mythic effects set. So just a lot of flood tentacle action happening there.
I am
It's
not
kinda
using
gross.
most of this, but it's like
Ew.
some of this I want, most of it I do
Everything's
not.
just so wet. Ugh.
Oh god.
This is a helmet attachment, so if you really want to get crazy with the tentacles sticking out there.
I think
knock
there was a
yourself
lore
out.
thing about a Spartan team was
Have a
actually
fun
breached
team
by the flood.
visor.
It's like, oh,
Want
that's
to complete
actually.
the look? Maybe you want tentacles on the back.
Yeah.
There you go.
Whew.
They're like writhing. That's kind of gross.
Yeah,
And
it's
now we're in
gross.
our
Very
final
gross.
tier here, and this is our.
Yeah, we cap it off with the kit.
This is the kit, right?
Yeah, and it's the kit and the coating too. So that coating being cross core.
I think that's the coating that I put on the other
Right.
one to start here, right? When I made
Like,
my chief get
Again, I
coated,
can see
basically.
people that are purple, big purple
Yeah, very
fans that
cool.
would want
So
this.
That is the 50 tiers of content.
No.
So operations are the evolution of our events. Again, we wanted to solve for a few things with how we approached events. Some of the feedback we had gotten about how players are able to progress in their events, as well as being able to access that content.
So they're
on
getting
turf.
rid of FOMO.
So we moved off of those kind of timed based events that were mainly driven by challenges to instead it's a 4 to 6 week window that you can play through your operation. If you complete that operation during that window, then all of that content is still yours. You can keep it, earn it for free. But let's say life got in the way, you had a kid or whatever, right? But that content really appeals to you. After it moves out of the live window, there's still a path to obtain that. Then equip it through the switcher, and you can play through and earn your way to all of that content.
Yeah, I think we have the key art. We have 2 operations planned for season 5. The first one is
Is that
called,
gonna work for the first 2
Combined
events, you
Arms,
think?
And we expect that to go live in the game on November 14th.
Hard to say.
We put the art out. You might have seen it. If we have
'Cause
it
I know
here, we can
Mitsu's
show it.
been
If
waiting
not,
for
we
the
can also
Orroy
come
stuff.
back in the build. But yeah, there it is. Combined Arms. Shout out to none other the one and only Pixel Flare did some fantastic
Oh, that's some
work.
Rakshasa armor.
But essentially, yes, that's
That
right.
looks pretty
This
good,
is
honestly.
Maybe my favorite piece of Infinite art to date, honestly. But if we want to cut back
think
over
that's a
here to the
grapple
build,
hook,
we
too.
can also see this is what you'll. This is
Like
what
a
it
wrist
actually looks
attachment.
Like
That's
in-game.
kind of cool.
That is the combined arms. That's the full look. So you'll. I think there's actually 2 different coatings you can get over the course of that 20-tier pass, but you'll get this whole set essentially as you play through combined arms.
Yeah, the thing I like about operations too is it gives us more opportunity to have fun with the theming and then be able to switch back and forth, right? So we have our Reckoning Battle Pass. It's more kind of Halloween flood focused, and then we wanted to go a little bit more Halo traditional with combined arms, and then we go Christmas focused with winter contingency. So it allows us in a given content update to
EOD
have,
on Yoroi does not look
more
bad,
variance
honestly.
in what the focus is of the game, and if one thing doesn't apply or doesn't appeal to
Look
you,
at this Christmas looking
wait
armor.
4 weeks and we'll have something new, and maybe that'll appeal to you.
Yeah, you mentioned the Winter Contingency. So Winter Contingency 3 is our second operation. Again, some fantastic art here by Pixel Flare. I love the Santa Spartan. That's going to be super fun. And again, if you cut back now to the build, I've already got this in the armor hall. So by the time you finish Winter Contingency 3, your Spartan could look like this.
Yeah, if you ever wanted to know what a beard on a helmet would look like or how to make that work, that's it right there.
Yeah, I mean,
I've been begging
It's so
for a bearded
absurd.
helmet for so long.
Yeah,
Now we
it's-
finally have it. I'm never taking it off.
Oh, and the candy cane shivs on the shoulder.
Yeah, of course, because like we said, it has to have knives. Just this time they happen to be in the shape of candy canes. So that's going to be available again. That's part of the free operation, Winter Contingency 3, coming on December 19th. One last thing I just want to touch on in terms of customization. Of course, we are a free-to-play game, and we have a shop with all sorts of cool stuff in it as well.
Ooh,
When
that other
Season
rock shot
5
that looks pretty
launches
good. Those
next
look like
week,
plasma
we will
grenades in
have
the
this sort of the Flood
sniper
Super Bundle,
getup.
which I've already purchased here, but this bundle is going to include essentially these two offers.
Oh, they're gross.
In addition to everything else. So we talked about weapon models. If you want to get a floodified spanker, we got that for you. We've got even more disgusting flood options. So really, it's player choice here. You can unlock and earn flood customization options through your battle pass. We'll also have some different looks.
Like
here
you
in
would
the shop.
expect for the Flood. You get
So
sick a
each
little
one
when
of
you
these
look at
guys.
it.
So again, that will be in the shop starting next week when Season 5 launches. And, one more thing I also want to point out, with all these new passes we have between the Battle Pass, the Operations Pass, you might remember, folks may know, anybody in the audience happened to earn the Entrenched Bomber Jacket from Season 3 that our Halo
Oh, I
gear
don't
team
care
put
about
together?
any of this.
Heard a
This is
couple
their
shouts out
merch
there, I've
stuff.
seen it. Reality is usually, like we like to say, the train starts to leave the station around the 10 o'clock hour, and it just kind of starts to roll out. So we feel pretty comfortable by 11. You should be in game and playing, maybe sooner. But that's when you can expect to get your hands on Season 5 Reckoning when it drops next week. Please head over to HaloWaypoint.com. Of course, stay tuned to Halo on your favorite social channels. And tomorrow,
Interesting.
for folks that are interested in learning more about Firefight King of the Hill coming later in Season 5, be
We,
sure
we
to catch
definitely
the
got a
main
stream
broadcast.
launch day.
We're going to take a little deeper dive. We're going to hear from Michael Shore on kind of what that is, what you can expect, and it'll be playable here all day tomorrow. So, guys, before we go, just give you a chance. Any final parting thoughts or words you'd like to say before
Mark
we wrap
5?
it up here today? We'll start with you, Matt.
I just want to give a shout out to that customization team who's been, like I said, continuing to put out new and exciting customizations. They build upon what they did on the previous season. The engagement team has been focusing on all these features, all the feedback that you've all provided to help give quality of life improvements to the game, to the
I'm much more
battle pass,
confident in this
progression, stuff
343
like
than I was last 343.
I am beyond excited to have Season 5 come out and have it in our players' hands, have them experience it, be able to see that feedback from them. I also, too, want to thank our engagement team, our customization team. I think the amount of features, the products that they were able to put out with this update is amazing.
Yeah, while they're doing this, what are
I
your
am a
thoughts on
massive
this
fan of
season,
that,
what you've seen?
Flood customization. I'm going to be rocking that myself.
Good.
So I'm just really looking forward to it. I'm really excited. And also, thank you to our
Next week we're
fans.
going to probably stream it a couple times.
Awesome. All right, Cliff.
Yeah, as someone that grew up through the community and then became a dev, to see, I want to say thank you for the dev team. They have a lot of love for these maps. The art team is really incredible. Like, I'm very appreciative of countless hours that people put into. I mean, like your guys yourself too. Like community team, Forge did a great job yesterday showcasing that stuff. But also for the fans, thank
we
you
must have
guys
missed that.
for playing this game and supporting us. We really appreciate it.
Well, we're out of time. Thank you all. You're the reason we do all this on behalf of everybody at 343 Industries. Thank you so much. We're happy to have you here this weekend, and we can't wait to see you online next Tuesday when Season 5 comes out. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you could tell they were kind of rushed at the end, like, uh-oh, time's up. Anything else you want to say about all that?
It'll be fun.
Yeah. Are you going to go for the full, I know Mark 6 is here, rank, and you're probably like, no, I'm good.
Yeah, I don't think I will, but we'll see.
Yeah. Whereas Combat Evolved Mark 5, I see it. It is in my dreams. With that said, I know we're both fairly busy, so I will let you get to it. For those watching, I'll be streaming this over at twitch.tv/goldenbrawler. Obviously, there will be a launch stream, but there will be more. If you want to know more about that, check my Twitter at Goldenbrawler. We outie.
Peace.